Hello, 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 and a very happy Whiskey Wednesday to you all. This week for you, we're going to look at Rider's Tears, and it's a limited edition Japanese cask with a Japanese cask finish. So Rider's Tears, of course, being an Irish whiskey. This is the box. It comes in quite nice, quite detailed. We've a bit on the back, bit of reading to do. Rider's Tears, and background to the front, then limited edition Japanese cask finish. So let's have a look. We'll get the bottle out of the box. The box is, first of all, it's a very tall and narrow bottle. So we'll put the bottle there for the minute. We'll have a little read of what's on the box, and then we'll get into the nose and the tasting. So on the box it says it's the name, obviously, Rider's Tears Limited Edition Japanese Cask Finish. We covered that. Natural, non-chill, filtered and bottled at high strength. This rare oriental single cask showcases the stunning influence of Japanese Mizunara oak from the foothills of Mount Fuji on triple distilled Irish single pot still whiskey married with Irish single malt. So it has unmalted barley, malted barley, triple distilled the Irish way, and the Mizunara oak cask finish. This is the tasting notes. Flashes of green fruits, apples and pears, hints of vanilla and clove over a distinctive pot still base give way to the exotic oriental notes of sandalwood, coconut, spice and Japanese incense. Very interesting. Let me leave the box there. This is the bottle. This here says the same on the back as what we've just read, but on the front we have something. Nope, that actually says the exact same thing on the front as well. It's there with nicer writing. Let's get into it then. Let's pour ourselves some and have a go. I've already had some of this, as you can tell. But absolutely no harm in having some more. So we'll pour ourselves a bit for sipping at. So for those of you unfamiliar with my reviewing techniques, oh dear, we almost poured too much there. We have, we pour ourselves a glass for kind of sipping on and getting the nose, and a shot for a more full-on experience with the whiskey, shall we say. Alright, let's get the nose of this and see what this is like. It smells very sweet, so I'd say the pear that they were talking about, vanilla. It's quite sweet, quite fruity. Is initial impressions from the nose. Definitely a bit of woodiness in there as well. It might have been the sandalwood or the oak they were talking about. Anyway, let's have a sip and see how we get on. Enough teasing myself, I suppose. That is nice. It's quite fruity and mild initially, but the oak and the sandalwood, I guess I said it was, really come through afterwards. Very, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I want to look at the tasting note. There's something quite I wonder, is it cloves? There's vanilla as well. That would explain some of the sweetness that I'm getting. Coconut spice and Japanese. Do you know what it is actually? It's probably the strength. It's 55%, which is fairly strong. It has a It has a good old burn on it, so it does this one. Let's have our shot and see how we get on. So we'll look at cheers, y'all. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Clink. Woo. Oh yeah, there's a good burn, a good burn on that. It's that is one that you feel, all right. That is one that you feel. I don't think really the shot there didn't really tell me anything extra. I think actually, well, maybe it did. As I talk, I think there's I know it said about spice in it. I think there's lingering spice on the aftertaste that yeah, there is. That's the spice that they were talking about. There is a bit of lingering spice on the aftertaste that I didn't actually pick up from sipping, but is more apparent on the shot. That's really interesting. So that is the spice element that was in the taste notes. Yeah, Writer's Tears, Japanese cask finish. Really interesting whiskey. I like that. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I'm certainly going to enjoy the rest of this now. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, let me know in the comments and stuff if you tried this and what you thought of it, and I will see you soon for the next one. Bye!